Hey, what's up? My name is Jam. Welcome to this week's review of Real Housewives of Nairobi. I know it's late, it really is. Better late than never. It's been a hectic week. I haven't even been able to get my hair done, okay? So it's really been a hectic week. Second, if you are a Vera fan, you probably will not like this review because you know what? We're gonna be honest. We're going to be honest. Okay, before we get into it, please like, share, comment, subscribe, support a bitch.
Support me, bitch!
So this episode starts with Vinay and her husband in the kitchen, and the husband was like, I'm not going to work today. I want to learn how to cook. Translation, we're filming, I'm staying indoors, we're going to be in the kitchen cooking. But it was, listen, when they started, I think Charles looked a little bit nervous. He did look a little bit nervous, but eventually he settled into it. Mine is camera ready, Mine is just ready. Plus she's also an actress, so I'm pretty sure this is not that hard for her. So they're getting the chicken out of the fridge, they get the ingredients, and they're measuring the turmeric, the soy sauce, and they're marinating the chicken. And then Mine says something that's so funny. Mine's like, you don't marinate me anymore, you just enter. Where would I get to? I was like, it's like, Mine. Some of the things Mine says are funny. When Mine is not rehearsed, Mine is funny. Mine is funny. And let's be clear, some of Mine's reads are rehearsed. They are rehearsed. But when she's not rehearsed, she's funny. I love her when she's just herself, she's funny. She's like, yeah, Urengia too. So Mine decides to tell her husband what happened at the sip and send event. Mine in the confessional says smell and send. I think that's what she says. She says smell and send. So Mine says that the event was nice. The event looked professional. It looked good. But then she started talking about Dr. Maria. And she's like, Dr. Maria went in on Vera. And this is the thing that pisses me off with this story. Dr. Maria was not wrong. She said what she said. And she was not wrong. Because as Kenyans, we're used to that kind of cloud chasing. We're thinking that Dr. Maria is jealous or is aggressive about it. No, she was actually on point calling it out. So especially when Minnie said that she thinks that Dr. Maria is a two-sided bitch. You've only met her once, which is the other side that you've seen. You've only seen this side, so which is this other side that you've seen. Like, I don't like how they are trying, some of the ladies, not all of them, I don't like how some of the ladies are trying to portray Dr. Maria. And then Minnie also starts talking about how her and Michelle got into it. And when Minnie said, then a bitch tried me. And then Charles was like, what bitch tried you? I was like, Charles, did you guys do that scene like a couple of times? I swear that part looked so rehearsed, but I loved that scene. I really did love that scene. That scene was cute. For the first time, showing us her and her husband just doing something. Yes, I know they showed us her doing the TikTok thingy, but this was like in the kitchen, a relaxed kind of mood. It was a cute scene. It really was a cute scene. Dr. Maria is house hunting. She says they're not looking to buy, they're looking to rent. So I guess she's not permanently moving here. Either that or it was just her looking for a scene, to shoot a scene. But I'm guessing she's also staying here for a minute. But yeah, Dr. Maria is house hunting. The house that she went to check out, it is beautiful. It's cute. That house is nice. That house is really beautiful. The house is spacious. I love the outside of the house. It was so big. So the real estate guy is showing her around, and then it gets to a question of furnishing, this house, and then the real estate guy says furnishing this home will cost 40 million. When I tell you the law, the village in Dr. Maria came out, I swear, I started laughing. I started just laughing because Dr. Maria was like, ayawa, and then she said something in law. If you're not from Kenya, we can't understand all tribes, okay? So everyone is a different tribe. She said something in Luo. She's like this. What did she say in Luo? She said something in Luo, but there's one thing that she said that growing up, we would hear this a lot. She was like, a Luo person loves luxury. They would rather live in a madhouse but have a Range Rover parked outside. I grew up hearing this a lot. You know, a low guy would rather live in a madhouse but have a 60-inch TV. You know what I'm saying? That's how people, like, that's how lows are portrayed in our country. They love luxury, and I love it. I love every bit of it. Let me tell you what pissed me off about that real estate guy, which is, I don't know if it's an African thing, but it's also a Kenyan thing. The real estate guy was like, the only local thing here is the stone and the cement. And you're proud of that? You're proud of that, right? To say that the cupboard, the closet was made in Turkey. The lights are from Germany. You all are proud of that, right? You're proud of that, okay? So he's still showing her around. They go upstairs, check the bedroom. She loves it. She loves the house. I don't know if she got it. I hope she did, and I hope they show us that she's getting it, because I want to know how much that rent costs. That's why we're watching the Housewives. I want to be depressed when I see the rent and I'm like, I cannot afford that rent. That's what we're watching the Housewives for. Not to see broke people. We want to see these rich people spending their money. So now that a Kizumba dance class, and she decided to invite Dr. Maria. I feel like Sonal respects Dr. Maria. Sonal is also a peacemaker. Like, she doesn't like conflict like that. And every cast has to have that. Every cast has a Mine. Every cast has a Sonal. Every cast has a Dr. Maria, and every cast has a Susan. You have to have an ensemble. So when I hear people say, oh my God, she is carrying the show. No, it's an ensemble. If it wasn't an ensemble, there would be no show. There would not be any show. But anyway, let me know. Dr. Maria, I feel like respects, Sonal, I feel like respects Dr. Maria. And so when she invited her, she wanted to have a talk about what happened and just make things clear. But before we even get to that, let me tell you, when Dr. Maria was dancing, I was like, this woman is very stiff. Dr. Maria is very stiff. With all the workout you do, you look so stiff on that dance floor. You really did. So after the dancing, they go sit down, and Sonal is talking to Dr. Maria and telling Dr. Maria, listen, do you think you want to have a sit down with Vera, have lunch, talk, and try and just sort out your differences? Which I don't know what differences is there. This woman only said one thing. She stated her opinion about the cloud chasing that that Vera did. What is so wrong about stating your opinion? You're supposed to act like we all loved what she did? No. People are allowed to state their opinions. Anyway, Dr. Maria says, I think that distance will do them good for now. Later on, she will sit down with her and talk and offer her an apology. I hate that they're gaslighting Dr. Maria like this. I hate it. I hate that they're making her apologize for being honest and for being truthful. I hate it. So now the confession is like, Vera will accept an apology, but will not accept a private apology because the insult was public. I was like, who the fuck is Vera? Who the fuck is Vera? That y'all are treating her with kid gloves like this. Who the hell is she? Who the hell is she that you guys are treating her with kid gloves like this? But let me tell you something, when Sonal speaks, I'm always like this. I said she has a soothing voice. She does. She has a soothing voice. Vera and Amina. Amina slept over at Vera's house. Translation, I need someone to shoot with, so you're gonna be here. This whole time we're shooting, Amina, you're popping in and out almost every single day. I can't remember, did Vera say Amina is what Amina does? Because if she didn't, that would be so effed up. You should say what Amina does. Like, just give her a promotion since you keep calling her to shoot, right? So Vera is telling Amina about the sip and smell. See, I'm even confusing the event's name. Sip and scent event. She's telling her about it, and okay, one thing Vera did say that I was like, yeah. She said there was something missing about this event. We didn't see fragrance like that. Like like the way Vera said, they would have brought in a perfumer to explain fragrances. That I was with Vera on that. You see, like how if you watch Jackie Aina and she's explaining a perfume, she'll say it's floral, this and this and this. I feel like Susan should have done that with the event, or maybe no, actually she did. I was like, oh, maybe she did. They didn't show us. But if Vera said that, that means they didn't. She didn't do it. She could have done that. She could have brought someone to explain the fragrance. It would have made sense. It being sip and scent. Plus, I didn't see this fragrance that Susan was launching, because she said she's launching a fragrance. I didn't see the fragrance that she was launching, so I was on point to that. And then she decided to tell Amina about the drama that was going on, and Amina said, you should have started with the drama bit. Like you don't already know the drama, but hey, it's for a sin. I'm sorry, it's okay. So Vera starts telling her about, and this is how she talks about Dr. Maria. So there's this doctor. She says she's a doctor. No, she doesn't say she's a doctor. She is a doctor. Vera, she is a doctor. She says she's an aesthetic surgeon, but she's a plastic surgeon. She's a plastic surgeon. She's a plastic surgeon, but she doesn't want to be called plastic surgeon, and she looks plastic. And what do you look like, Vera? What do you look like, Vera? Where's the original skin color that you were born with? Where are your original boobs? Where are the original teeth? You can't, especially if you have done plastic surgery, you can't call out another woman who has done plastic surgery. You can't. And if you do that, then we are allowed to call you out also. She looks like plastic. What about you? Let me see you without a wig on. Let me see you without a wig on. At least I'm seeing Dr. Maria without a wig on. She's rocking her bald head. Let me see you without a wig on. Let me see you without makeup on. Let me see you without makeup on. Let me see you without any filter. Let me see you without. You know how Vera takes, if you've never noticed, since the time she was a dark-skinned woman, this is how Vera takes photos. If you've never noticed, let me see you take a photo without being insecure, Vera. And then I'll be like, okay, fine. You can call another woman plastic. Nah, Vera, don't do that. Don't do that. Like I said, if you're a Vera fan, you probably would not like this review. Anyway, she tells Amina that she's a nice person, but if someone crosses her, it's going down. She's a lawyer. She is strong. You were at that table, and the only thing you could tell Dr. Maria is, you're securing the bag because I'm spoiling your business. Dr. Maria has an office in Romania. How are you spoiling her business? How are you spoiling her business? Or you think you saying that you had a botched surgery is gonna stop people from doing surgery, and then you turn around and say, oh, that was a lie. So how have you spoiled her business? Because people will be like, she was lying this whole time. I must still go do my surgery. How did you mess with her bag? And her bag is already secured. I'm pretty sure Dr. Maria has more money than you. She's rich and her husband is rich. We can say that about Brown. While they're talking, she gets a message, and the message is from Lisa, and Lisa is inviting her to the rally event that Lisa is holding. It's a it's a fun video, you know. It's just basically rally cars driving, sound, boomby. It was a cute invite. Dr. Maria and Susan meet at the gym. Susan says she works out. I don't think you even need to work out, Susan. I think you're just naturally skinny. You don't need to work out. You're Kalenjin. You said you're Kalenjin, right? You're naturally skinny. You don't even need to work out. Susan, Dr. Maria, though, on the other hand, she needs to. Because you remember she said she weighed 100 kilograms. So I'm guessing she needs to work out so that weight doesn't come back. So they're doing some small talk, and of course the event and the situation with Vera has to come up. And I loved that Dr. Maria did not change her stance. She was like, what I said was not a big deal. It was my opinion, and I was disappointed that some other women at the table just couldn't just tell her, listen, that stunt that you pulled was wrong. And the whole time she's talking, Susan is trying to, but Dr. Maria is just like, I was like, yo, give Susan a chance. And it happens again later on. Just give Susan a chance. Let her talk. It was funny. Eventually, when Susan could get a word in, Susan said, listen, when Vera came to my event, she told me like privately, listen, I'm pregnant. So I couldn't just attack her at the table, which I understand. And then also it would have looked like a gang up, like, oh, so you're saying this, and she is pregnant, number one. She can't read, number two. She'll only be like, she secured the bag. So it would have looked like a gang up. But maybe Mine would have helped her out and be like, but Kenyans do that. That's how Kenyans chase clouds. Like, it's a good thing to say. That's how Kenyans chase clouds. Even Dr. Maria said that means the quality of showbiz in Kenya is really low, and it is. Look at the stance Eric Omondi pulls. Look at the stance this gospel couple, they were Jesus family. Look at the stance they pull. Look at the stance influencers pull. Just stupid stance for them to just have a little bit of 15 minutes of fame, for you to get a few likes, for you to get a few views. The stunt Vera pulled was for a trash song, a mediocre at best rap song, saying she loves hip hop and she loves Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj would be ashamed to see that video. Nicki Minaj would be ashamed to see that song. Even Cardi B would be like, ugh. And Cardi B is not even the best lyricist in the world. She's not. But even Cardi B would be like, that song is really not good. You cloud chase to promote something that's mediocre. You cloud chase to promote something that's trash. So when Dr. Maria said the quality of showbiz in Kenya is low, it is. It really is. It really is. even Dr. Maria is going in on Susan, like, just because you're pregnant means you're okay to behave in a poor manner. Pregnancy is not an excuse. As long as I'm not physically attacking you, pregnancy is not an excuse for you to be cuddled. Because right now I felt like people are just cuddling her because she's pregnant. No, Dr. Maria owes her an apology because she's pregnant, for saying the truth, for being honest. Lisa invites me at her house for them to do some yoga. So it was in the morning. It was early in the morning. Okay, according to what Mine was saying. So Mine is like, sister, what is this yoga? What is this? This is wazungu za stretch. What is this yoga? It was so funny because it's true. Like, yoga is stretching, but hey, they give it a name, yoga. So they placed their mat outside. I wish they could show me Lisa's house. And let me tell you something. I love Lisa. Lisa seems like a sweet person. Lisa seems like a sweet soul. I'm inspired by Lisa. I saw her Instagram post where she wrote that she had survived a plane crash, car accident. She broke her back. The doctor said she could not have kids. And also she survived stage 4 cancer, stage 4, stage 3 cancer. She survived cancer. And I was like, oh my god, this woman has been through a lot, and you can't tell. Like, you can't, like, she's just a happy soul. Oh, I love Lisa. I do. I love me some Lisa. So I think this is the only Lisa I love in Real Housewives. I do not like Lisa right now. I feel like Lisa Vanderpump is fair. Okay, I'm going off topic. Let me get back to this. Our Lisa, our Kenyan Lisa. So they're outside. They place their mats outside, and they start doing the styles. That's what they call it, right? The styles, right? And they end up doing the butterfly style. And the only thing Mine could think of is, how will I use this position in the bedroom? And Lisa is so uncomfortable because Mine is all about sex talks. So Lisa is just not into it. Lisa was so uncomfortable. And then Lisa, let's just change gears. I want to invite you to my event, the rally event in Machakos, this and this day. Mine is excited and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. Susan gets to meet up with Lisa. Lisa likes Susan. I feel like Lisa likes Susan because Susan is not so rah. Like, Susan is mellow. Susan is chilled. Like, even if she's having an argument, I feel like she doesn't want to be so negative. Like, she wants to have a calm argument. Do I like calm arguments? No, but sometimes you do need the calm arguments. But I get it. Lisa, I think Lisa likes Susan because of that. So they sit down and talk, and they talk about the event and the fact that Lisa won a return ticket from Dubai. She's excited. She's gonna drive in Dubai. She's gonna be in the sand dunes in Dubai. And I was like, it's so amazing. It really is. The sand dunes in Dubai are amazing. Lisa gets to invite Susan for the event, the Bradley event, and I think it was happening on a Saturday, and this was a Friday, because you're just telling me this today, and the event is tomorrow. Where will I get a helmet and all these things and track suits? But Lisa's like, I got you, girl. Just you. The only thing is just be ready and be in Machakos at this time, okay? Don't worry about it. Susan was like, Susan doesn't even look like she likes outdoor activities. She does not. Susan just looks like a model who likes to stay inside, go to the hotel, do some small activities, come back inside, have her champagne, and that's it. Okay? But she said because of Lisa, she's going to do this event. So it's the day of the event, and Lisa is packing up her bags, and of course they're promoting Mobius. That's a Kenyan company. That's a Kenyan car. So they're promoting the car, and she's packing her bags. She was with one of her, I think, assistant or something like that, and that she was telling her in the car, we're gonna put Vera in this car because she is pregnant. We don't want her driving around in the rally cars because she's in short, she's pregnant. We see so who was picked up? Susan was picked up first, and then she went to pick up Vera, and then Sonal was picked up, and then she went to pick up what's her name, Mine. So I don't know. I think Dr. Maria was supposed to be in Sonal's and Mine's car. Of course, she couldn't be in Vera and Susan's car. But I think she was supposed to be in that car, but Dr. Maria bailed. Dr. Maria did not come. The ride there, Sonal is trying to talk to Mine. Mine says she was swamped. She was tired. She is shooting season 2 of the Single Kiasi, the show that she's in, and she was just tired. Sonal was like talking to herself. So what do you think about the weather? It's going to be raining, mashallah. Like she was like, okay. She was tired. They get there, but before they get there, Lisa calls. It's like, these women, they were supposed to be here at like 11. It's 12. 1. They're still not here. Like, you guys were being picked up. Why were you so late? But again, I get it. Maybe getting ready was a problem, and you know, there's a person who's pregnant also. It's also a problem. They get there. All of them get there. I think they got there at the same time. So it's like, I think they all get there at the same time. And they're coming out of the car looking like they're not going for any rally. They're looking like they're going for a fashion show or something. A fashion show that's about rallies. They were not looking like they were coming to a place that's dusty, sunny, nothing. Vera had on white feathers, and then she's like, will these feathers get dirty? You didn't know that when you were leaving the house? You didn't know that when you were leaving the house? When you were leaving the house or when you were dressing up, you didn't think, oh, feathers, oh, rally events, don't mix. Come on. Even Susan in the car was telling you, I can see you have some blings on, you have the feathers on. I guess you're trying to create a moment. So while they're walking and Lisa notices Dr. Maria is not here. And Dr. Maria had not told her that she wasn't going to come. She didn't even give her a call or nothing like that. So she says hi to the ladies. She just ignores that fast and says hi to the ladies. Like, hi, thank you for coming. I set up a tent for you guys. Just come here, sit down, enjoy. There are drinks, there's food, there's all that. Vera in the confessions like, oh my god, I didn't know Kenyans like rally events like this. I didn't think it would be this packed. You are a lying ass woman. You are so fake. I'm sorry, you're so fake. If there is one thing Kenyans do, it's rally events. And the other one is rugby. And you're acting here like, I didn't know Kenyans go for rallies like this. But you run this city, right? But you know nothing about this city, huh? That's what you're trying to say. I swear Vera is so fake. Vera is so fake. And this is episode 2. I cannot wait for her to just unravel. I cannot wait for her to unravel. But she is really fake. As soon as they sit down, she starts with a mess. Oh, it's so peaceful here. Maybe because someone is not here. And everyone's like, oh, Dr. Maria. So Lisa says Dr. Maria did not call her, nothing. I think that was so rude of Dr. Maria. You could have called and said, yeah, I can't come. That's it. So now says, I saw she posted on an Instagram that she was sick. So you can post on Instagram, but you can't call Lisa. Lisa in the confession was like, I booked a room for her. And I haven't even gotten the refund until now. Like, what, you expected a refund? But no, but Dr. Maria, that was rude. That was really rude. You could have at least given her a call, or at least pay her back for the hotel that she booked for you. You could have done that. That was rude. So here goes our delusional Vera. Maybe she's scared. Of what? Tell me, of what? You? She's scared of you. And she sees competition. What competition? Tell me. I swear, I was like, Vera, I was looking at the TV like, what competition, Vera? Between you and her. What competition? Because we know what you used to do back in the day. And you're trying to compare yourself to her? You're trying to compare you to Dr. Maria, and you're saying it's competition? Mine, I think she's intimidated. By who? What will intimidate her? You ladies? Because the ones who are so outspoken about is what? Mine and Vera. I don't think Dr. Maria will be intimidated by you two. There is nothing you two have that would intimidate her. If it's confidence, she has it. If it's money, she has it. If it's looks, I feel like y'all are the same. Y'all are the same. Okay, Mine is a little bit better. Okay, Mine is cute. Let me see Vera without all of this. Dr. Maria is not intimidated by those two ladies, number one. And then Mine is like she's a two-sided. I feel like she's a two-sided bitch. You have only met Dr. Maria once, so you cannot say that she's a two-sided bitch if you have not sat down with her and figure her out. You can't. Even Susan asked me, why do you say that apart from the situation with Vera, why do you say she's a two-sided bitch and you haven't chilled with her? Susan was like, I'm not going to argue about this. Let me just have fun. I didn't come all the way to Machakos to talk about this Vera and Dr. Maria's situation. And they did that conversation. They decided, they went and did the rally thing, and it was awesome. So everyone went to the rally cars, and then Lisa and Vera went to the Mobius car. The one that Lisa said Vera is going to be here because she's pregnant. Here comes Vera. I think they put me in this car because I'm a queen. But let me say, that's Vera's confession. I think I'm like this. Your insecurities are showing. I am not an expert on body languages, but your insecurities are showing, Vera. I don't like this. They put me in this car because I'm a queen. With the crown. No, they put you in that car because you're pregnant. Because you're pregnant. You couldn't drive in the other car. You couldn't be a passenger on the other cars. The other cars were going too fast. Because for the sake of your health and your baby's health, that's why they put you in that car. Put you in that car because you're a queen. Queen of what? You're not even the queen of Zamuda. Queen of what? Queen of what, Vera? It looked really fun. Like even the reactions of the girls, of the ladies while they were in the car, it was so fun. I don't think they were going fast enough because we have seen some of the videos where the cars go fast enough. Like you're just filled with dust. Your helmet is just filled with dust. You filled with dust. We've seen all those, but it looked really nice. Lisa, if you ever see this, I want to try it. Please call me and take me there. I'm just saying, I'm ready. I'm so ready. When they're done, they're going to the hotels. The one that Lisa booked for them. So everyone's gonna stay the night except for Sonal. Sonal is going to head back to Nairobi, but Sonal decides to stay for dinner. So they all head to dinner except Vera. Vera is not feeling well. Again, she's pregnant. She's been outside, the heat, the dust. Understandable. They all head out so they head out for dinner and they decide to play a game. First it was truth or dare, and then Mine changed and said never have I ever. And every question that Mine was saying, it was just about sex. There is nothing else that Mine can be. Even the other lady was just like, is there anything else that this girl can talk about? And Mine is like, I want to get to know you ladies. Okay, do you want to get to know their sex life or what? Mine, come on. I get you're trying to lighten things up, but if you see that this makes some women uncomfortable, change gears. Pun intended. Change the gears, because you can't badge people. You can't just keep asking people about their sexual life. They don't want to talk about their sex life. They don't want to talk about it. So now says she has to go back home, and they say their good nights. Let me say one thing I loved when they're all standing up. Mine was, I think, had a glass of champagne and she was drinking, and then this other, she was holding the bottle of Jägermeister. I was like, Mine. Mine is so Kenyan. Mine is so Kenyan, and I love it. Mine is like, I'm still drinking. I'm still drinking. The night is still young. Masani chache, man. Masani chache. I still have to continue drinking. Mine is so Kenyan, and I love it. That's where the episode ends. Again, I know this review is late. The next one, because the show comes out on Thursday, I promise the review will be up by Friday. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you're very fancy this, please don't insult me too much, or insult me, I don't care. But I hope you enjoyed the review. I will see you guys next week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.